Hello, everyone. Oh, the sound is working. That's good. Quick sound check before we begin. Hello, everyone. Yep, that sounds good. Cool. Hello, Stella. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. Marvin, welcome. I think this is. Uh, I'm glad you made it. How's it popping? Yeah, it's good. How are you guys? Hope you're well. Uh, even though this is meant to be, are you bullish enough? There's some news which I'm going to go over, which is excellent. Thank you, Stella. That's good to know. Sounds good. But yeah, my nose is still blocked. I'm still not well. But yeah, anyways, hello everyone. My name is Jutanal Ahmed, and welcome to You're Not Bullish Enough. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. And as there's already some legends already here, welcome back. Just quick disclaimer here. I'm no financial advisor, no tax advisor, no legal advisor, no advisor of such. So just do be wary. All my stuff is just for you to look at and just articles and stuff, and you know how it is. If you've been here, if you haven't, just so you're aware, I do stream twice a week. Just go onto my channel and you'll see what days and times. It doesn't really change much, but if it does, I post it on my social medias, my X account, my YouTube community account, my Discord. If you're not part of my Discord, please do join. There's a lot of stuff on there. There's a small community and everyone's really good already. I really like it. I enjoy it. But yeah, do consider joining my Discord. The link should be in the description below. If it's not, I'll amend it anyways and add it there. But yeah, anyways, let's get straight to what we want to look at today, right? Just also wanted to add here, sorry, my NOSTR account. If you guys don't have a NOSTR, I suggest that you do make one. It's a decentralized network for social media. There's no censorship. It's great. That's my ID there. That's my public key, and you can just QR scan this and or just type in JBINZALA at primal.net. That's basically my NOSTR ID. Anywho, let's continue. This isn't what I wanted to look at. Anyways, as you know, that I go through a few bits that I find in social media over the week, and I obviously stream twice a week where stuff that I find interesting I share with you, and then hopefully we can discuss at the end. That's normally the format of these streams, right? And yeah, so let's have a look at this. There's been, as we probably saw, the price did correct quite a bit. It's not gone down to the levels that I thought. I don't know if it will, but as I already said, this is all speculation. But there are so much FUD that's coming out. There's a lot of people buying, and there's FUD coming out. If you don't know what FUD is, it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's quite a few people putting FUD. We all know that this show is You're Not Bullish Enough. Why? Because I'm probably the biggest bull ever on Bitcoin, because of the fact of the use cases. Sorry if I do for some reason stop breathing. It's because my nose is blocked and I'm probably speaking without taking any breath. Lol. Anywho, uh, hi Jessica, how are you? Uh, anyways, so yeah, let's have a look at this post. The DOJ, the Department of Justice, is now cleared to sell its Bitcoin. They hold over $6.5 billion worth seized from Silk Road. If you don't know what Silk Road is, back in the day, the FBI and stuff went, they made some like fake accounts or whatever. They basically shut it down. You can sell illegal stuff and then do illegal activities. And the currency payment was basically Bitcoin. They seized a lot of Bitcoin and they've kept it under their reserves. The US did, as the UK has. The UK has some reserves which was all seized. Right? They don't. Nobody's bought any Bitcoin. The reason is obviously people believe it's a speculated asset, or do they? They're making the public believe that it's a speculative asset. It's a new asset. Research Bitcoin. That's all I'll say. Anyways, um, if dumped at once, it would obliterate order books. See, this is the thing, would it? Trigger mass liquidations largest in history and spark panic sales. BTC would plunge far below 30,000. I don't know where this guy's getting the statistics from and where he's making these accusations. But anyways, with Tether not printing anything in nearly a month, MicroStrategy's purchase shrinking and overall bullish sentiment fading. Okay, this this is arguably the worst time in the last decade to buy / own Bitcoin. Anyway, just okay. Well, the main thing I'm trying to show you all is just check the FUD out. Yeah, it's so funny. It makes me laugh. Okay, there's so much FUD now. I love it. It's entertaining to read. Anyways, we are about to enter a brutal bear market, and the sale of this Bitcoin will be one of many catalysts driving BTC into a long death spiral. Death. Yeah, I wish I could underline here. Death spiral. I probably need to take screenshots and start noting these, lol. It's not too late to take profits and move to the sidelines. Then some guy commented, I saw this just before I started streaming and stuff, right? You're right. Just commenting so I can laugh at this later. Thank you. Just commenting so I can tell you you misspelled laugh or crying. You're welcome. This guy, I don't know who he is. It's just something that I saw. It made. Oh, well, hold on. What did that say there? Whale wire. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's continue the FUD before we continue actually mentioning what's happening. Crypto are us. Okay, Crypto are us. He's another YouTuber, by the way, and I think he's been in crypto or Bitcoin for quite a while. He's posted quite a few things which I completely disagree with, and which is gonna wreck people. I don't listen. The only reason I'm not saying anything against him right now is because I don't know if he's trolling or not. The problem is he's got a lot of followers, and he doesn't say that. Oh yeah, this is a joke or in a trolling manner. I worry for people. When I troll, right, for example, I'd say I post so much stuff on my X and all my accounts. If I troll, I basically say something completely against what somebody's saying, but in a sarcastic manner, right? That's just my humor. But yeah, anyways, Crypto RS is got a huge following and stuff. I'm just confused. I hope he's trolling. If he's not, yeah, yeah, whatever. I'd most likely unsubscribe and everything because I don't like people getting wrecked for no reason. Do you get what I mean? Everybody's trying, I don't know, to get out of the poverty gap or whatever. Everyone's trying to get a better life, and that's what I advocate for. I want everybody to be happy, everybody to live their best life. I'm not talking about going and buying Lamborghinis and wasting your money. I'm talking about the necessities that a lot of people can't even achieve. And Alhamdulillah, Bitcoin and stuff has helped with everything. Okay, but this is what I'm trying to like preach and trying to get everybody to understand, because I was speaking to somebody. I'll come on to these topics, but I was speaking to somebody the other day regarding the property market and regarding return on investment in properties. It's just nothing. It's nothing compared to Bitcoin. But anyways, let's come on to Crypto RS. Don't want to go into a spiral there. For the first time ever, there has been an outgoing transaction from the US government Silk Road wallet. It appears to be a test. 51. Update: the US government has not sold any Bitcoin holdings. Sorry, I think this was before. In fact, the wallet has never seen a transaction. Okay, so Crypto RS, right? He basically said that there's been no transactions going out, and then he said that there has been a test transaction 51 outgoing. If you look at the Silk Road wallet, right? Let me see if I can actually click on that and copy that. Yeah, I can. This is why I love MacBooks, right? You can copy everything. Let's click. This is Mempool, right? Let's put that there. Let's see if that pastes that correctly. Let's just have a quick look. You guys, if you don't know what Mempool is, it's basically the back end of Bitcoin, the UI. It's all connected to Bitcoin Core. Obviously, the address isn't connected there. I should have probably done this earlier. I didn't. I was just interested now to see it, right? Obviously, it's not letting me properly copy that, and I'm not going to waste too much time on this. But that's basically what I wanted to show you was the fact that even though it's showing one transaction or whatever, right? Oh, look, there's already people saying FUD. Basically, there's so many transactions. If you look at Mempool, there's so many transactions of this amount. It's just something that happens that people send as well. So this is all FUD, and nothing's been sold yet. that I know of anyway, though it would have been everywhere, and the price would have dumped like crazy. But that's another question. Would it have dumped like crazy? Why am I saying this? If they sold like Germany, of course it would, because Germany are silly, right? They sold it on exchanges. That was pure manipulation, yeah. When you can sell it through OTC. If you sell it through OTC, there would be no issue because OTC you sell peer to peer. Uh, Guys, by the way, I'm not ignoring anyone. I will respond to everybody at the end after this. I just it's just to help the flow with this video. In case if basically the first part of this video, as you all probably are aware of, is the news, and then the last part we all have we all deep dive into conversation. But yeah, so if you do have anything to say and stuff, do comment down below or comment in this live, and I'll come to it and we'll have a discussion, and hopefully we'll have a bit of a laugh as well. Anyway. So you just come. Okay, so yeah, this is all FUD. It's crazy that these guys are saying this. Now let's look at actual articles, right? U.S. sorry, U.S. cleared to sell 6.5 billion Bitcoin. So this is legitimate news, right? It is cleared, but will they and how will they? We don't know. This is the worry. The U.S. government holds about 18.5 billion. No, I don't know why I put a zero there. But 18.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which it may sell entirely ahead of Donald Trump's presidency. And that's the hilarious thing, right? Donald Trump is a pro-Bitcoin president. Hopefully he'll be that. And what's Biden's administration doing? They just want to sell before that. That's an evil act. Seriously, pure manipulation. Pure manipulation. Anyways, the US Department of Justice is poised to auction off 6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin seized from Silk Road. The decision follows a Dec 30 court ruling concluding a protracted legal battle over ownership of this BTC. Okay, the US government could sell more BTC before Trump. As of 9th of January, the US government was holding 198,000, which we saw in our last stream, right? Worth around 18.5 billion. Do you see that? I'm confused. Why did they put it like that? Okay, whatever. Sorry, I just noticed these weird things. Anyways, according to data resource Arkham Intelligence, Arkham's awesome by the way. The 6.5 billion is part of the same reserve. Okay, so Arkham is showing that it's part of the reserve, etc. Are they going to do it? If they do it, what impacts are going to have? We'll come to that. But as you all know, we're not bullish enough. Lol. Anyways, let's look at Forbright. Forb as well. Time to sell. Serious Bitcoin price crash warning adds to crypto sell off. 9th of January, right? This is what, 2 days ago at 3 a.m. Bitcoin and crypto prices have fallen sharply along with the stock market. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? They just. This is crazy FUD. The reason I say this, okay, we need to go back. Let's recap. Let's recap onto what Bitcoin is. I showed this in my last stream. We need to recap on what Bitcoin is. It's the best asset in the world. There is no second best, as Michael Saylor said. I should have worn that top today, right? There is no second best. It's the most scarce, uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable, supplied. It's decentralized and unconfiscatable. So who cares about the short term? If you're looking into short term shorting Bitcoin and stuff, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want. There's so much that you probably can do in this little time period. But long term, just what I do, and which you all probably do know, I just accumulate, right? Just accumulate for the next 20 years. If you're old, when I say old, you're in your 50s, 60s, right? Yeah, definitely need to think about inheritance planning and your children, this and that. But I'm talking about if you're youngish. Hopefully, I'm youngish, right? Hopefully, I live longer. Hopefully, I get live into my 60s, 70s, long. But yeah, 20 years. Why wouldn't you? Why would you just try and buy and sell this asset? It's like you're flipping properties. Yeah, you can make 70, 80 grand a pop if that's what you want to do. But then we understand that Bitcoin works in cycles, right? Or does it? Would that change the cycle? Does it matter? That's the real question. Does it matter when you want to divide the 8 billion humans on this planet to the supply of Bitcoin of 21 million, which hasn't even been fully mined yet? Look, it's just crazy because You need to also understand that Bitcoin's not fully mined. It's going to be fully mined in 2140. By 2032, Bitcoin would be have the supply would have been around 99% of the total supply. Okay, so 2032 is going to be a big year, but is it? Because I also think about, for Bitcoin to be around, right? Mining needs to be there. And what do I mean? If you look at the hash rate, hopefully, let's go into Mempool. Let's see if we can check some data right. Also, sorry, this is petabytes per second. I am. Okay, that's not it. What's the hash rate at? There we go. Okay, so these are this is something that's worrying. This is something that I'd be a bit concerned about, because you don't want one company to be mining everything. Look at this, right? These are stuff that needs to be tackled in the future. But the hash rate, right? So this is the hash rate. Over time, it's only been increasing. Okay, over time it's only been increasing. What does that mean? There's more people trying to mine Bitcoin. That means there's more activity, right? More people are trying to accumulate Bitcoin. There's more traction in it. If this went down, that'd be an issue, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, does it really matter if Bitcoin's price is fluctuating? As I said in my last stream, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin, right? In the future, when hopefully it becomes legal tender, then we could figure out how we use it, right? Right now, it's my opinion. So there was somebody called Circle. He's somebody that joins the stream. He showed this rainbow graph. Hopefully, I have it here somewhere. There we go. This rainbow chart, right? The log scale. He showed this, right? And it says like to accumulate. If it's green, that's where we're at. For me, right, I think for 20 years it's green. Just keep on accumulating. After 20 years, right, 5 years after that, maybe you could think, do you know what should I use my assets on? Do I want to buy something tangible? Do I want to give it to my grandkids? Does that make sense? It's about thinking like that. But if you're thinking about here and now, how much you want to make now, short terming. Who said that Bitcoin's the only thing that you can make money on? There's so many things. If money is what you want and that's all you care about, there's so many things that you can buy and put like make money on. If I was trying to short Bitcoin, for example, yeah, I'd play the cycles. I'd sell at the top of I'll hope that it goes down for the bear market and accumulate more, and then sell another 10-15x or whatever. Does that make sense? When I said 10-15x, that's what, like 1,500%, right? That's a lot. If you were to put in like 500k or something, if you're going to be putting in £100, £2,000, that's nothing. What's 30-40,000? What's that going to really get you? Unless you're in a third world country, right? Yeah, you can probably build a property with that. But in the first world country, sadly, you can't do anything, right? A car costs more than that. If you were to buy a brand new car, or I don't even know, even renting, any little thing, right? 40 grand's nothing. That's my point. Um, well, in the UK, anyways, that's where I live. I don't know if it's any different in the US. I thought US is worse. But yeah, as I was talking about hash rate, I wanted to come to this, right? Which is the future of home Bitcoin mining. So you guys already know that I mine Bitcoin. Anyways, we probably didn't, but there's the little miners, for example, as you can see in the back. Hopefully, you can't on my screen. I just realized I was thinking, where am I on the screen? But yeah, I've got a little home miner, Bitax, right? I've got the Avalon Nano 3 as well, something else that you can look at. There's also the Avalon Mini that's come out. Home heaters, these are solutions, which is using it for two use cases, right? But anyways, Solo Satoshi, a company, and there's also the Solo Mining Co in the UK, if that's what you want to say. If you go on my website right here, I've got discount and affiliate links like for everything. So like all the companies, Solo Mining Co, 5% off your order, everything, right? If you're in the UK, you can use this. Solo Satoshi, I've not really got a code or anything for them, but yeah, whatever, you use them. I've got so much stuff here, right? This is my website. Go onto my website. I've got literally everything there. Any info that you need, this is the menu button, and then like you can even check my asset portfolio if you want. if that's what your cup of tea is, that you just want to see what do I hold, what do I do, how I am, what my mind is like, or whatever. Anyways, they've created another bit using the Axe operating system. They've created like a touch one, which is cool. Everybody's innovating, right? This is really good. This is I believe around $299, right? It's pretty expensive in my opinion for a solo miner. What is a solo miner? Let's quickly come on to that. A solo miner, basically you can either mine around 35, 40. This actually does, I think this might do a couple of terahashes. It might not just do like 700 gigahash. It might do a couple of terahashes. You'll only mine what, let's say 30 to 50 satoshis per day. That's nothing. Okay. Um, I wouldn't really. If you want to go into proper mining, you need to look into proper miners. Okay. But anyways, that'll be costly, and you have to start a business for that. But yeah, this is a cool little gimmick to have in your house. And plus, why would you have this? Because you're helping the decentralization of Bitcoin mining, right? Because as we come here onto Mempool, I showed you like a second ago the fact that there's a lot of companies here, isn't there? If these companies take over, obviously they're going to have more voting power and stuff. You want to, the whole world realistically should have their own miner, even if, because it doesn't really cost much to run if you're running it all day, if it's a low gigahash one. But it's about majority. Then if majority has it, it's great for the system, for it to be decentralized, for the whole space to be decentralized. That's what we're basically, I say we're, like, I'm part of this. I'm not. I'm pro Bitcoin. Okay. I think we need to, and they will. It's gonna be. It's gonna come to it where everybody needs to. Everybody's gonna be part of the system of Bitcoin. The reason is because that's just where the future's heading, in my opinion. We'll find out obviously in 10 years' time. If you don't already know, I'm doing a 10-year research project investing in Bitcoin just to show you is it better than a pension, basically. But yeah, you could watch that video and hopefully get a better understanding of that, and follow that, and subscribe to my channel if you want to follow that. Anyway, uh, let's come on to this. This was pretty funny. Um, I say funny if this guy been depressed. Basically, this person, the, a judge basically halted an attempt to retrieve a 600 million Bitcoin wallet from a Welsh dump. So this guy basically threw away his he threw away. This is so bad. I should be laughing. I feel sad for him. He threw away his basically hard drive or whatever, and he's trying to search for it in a landfill site. The judge is basically they're not allowing him. That's $600 million worth of Bitcoin or pounds, sorry, which is what, around $750, something like this, worth of Bitcoin, right? So that's a lot being lost. That's a lot of money. That forget money. That's a lot of Bitcoin that's not part of the system anymore, right? Um, and guess what? That's basically a donation to anybody that owns Bitcoin. So if we, like, when you do a bit of quick math, you can't really own more than, if we look at the math, if there's around 5 million Bitcoin that's lost, let's say, yeah, 16 million left, I think you can only own what, 185,000 sats. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. That's literally £100, right? You get £100, you buy £100 worth of Bitcoin and you hodl it. That's something that one person can own, right? If you put in £500, you've taken another four people's wealth. That's excluding in 20 years' time what the population of the world is going to be, right? So what, 40? Sorry, if you take four people's wealth, it's potentially be around seven people's wealth. Okay, let's not go that deep. Let's say five people's wealth, yeah, that you've already taken what they rightfully could have had, because you're just accumulating. And that's how the world is, right? The top 1% owns all the wealth, right? Um, that's just the way it is. That's just the way the world works. And the thing is, this is changing everything. Bitcoin's shifting all of that. So anyway, I did want to quickly come onto this chart, as I always do, because I wanted to actually. So I don't actually look at all of these things until I do the stream, by the way. So it's a bit live with you all, just because I don't really have that much time on my hands just to do everything. So the problem is, anyways, I look at this stuff with you guys. So that's why it's like this from last week. Um, as we were talking about, this looks like the shooting star, right? Uh, will it go down? Look at that, man. It went to 102. It's come down to 94. Let's change the calendar, right? Let's I just want to look a bit more short term. Let's look at the 4 hour. This is interesting. Oops. So yeah, it's going went up, come back down. Is that going to go further down? There's no point of me even drawing in lines or anything just to see. I'm just trying to look here, right? Look at that. That looks like a head and shoulders to me. Short term. This is 4 hours, right? That looks like a head and shoulders to me. That's interesting. Normally that would go down, would it not? I saw something a while ago which looked like a double top to me. Um, I should have probably screenshotted that to show you all. But anyways, yeah, long term, in my opinion, as I said, it's going up. 20 years is what you need to look at, not what couple of days or this bull cycle. As I always mentioned, don't sell. I don't sell my Bitcoin, right? I don't suggest that you sell your Bitcoin. Keep that for long term, even if it is less. If it's a less amount, that doesn't matter. Fact is, unless you're old, okay. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm not trying to be an ageist or whatever you want to call that. You need to think about the future and your family, if you have family, right? Uh, anyway, anyway, let's quickly have a look at this as we always do. It's a red week. Day's gone up. Uh, everything's pretty much up. These are all alts, BS coins. Uh, look, it's so difficult. I know that Bitcoin overall is what is up by 0.2%. Okay, that's interesting. So I thought it was actually down because let's come on to looking at the Bitcoin monthly returns, right, on Coin Glass, just to have a quick peek. So obviously we're in the year after the halving, right? If we look here, right, what 2020 was the last halving, 3 months up on the end, and then another three. It's normally 6 months, isn't it? What's odd here? What's odd is December was down compared to 2020. I find that a bit weird. Look, is it changing? Is stuff changing? January is only up by 0.81%. Realistically, these should be up by a lot. Look at this, right? What's 10 more percent? That's gonna be like 88k, £88,000 or whatever, or over just over $110,000. Is that enough, right? Look at 2016 to 2017. January was down. That's interesting. What do you think of this, right? As I said, I don't care long term, but short term, is it going to go up? What do I think? I think it's going to go up until April. Okay, overall. I've already said what I believe that it's going to go to. It probably won't. Does it matter? No. Because I don't provide no financial advice, guys. I'm not even here to tell you, oh yeah, by the way, I think no. Hodling is if you're a hodler, you're a winner, in my opinion. Okay. Look at everybody that bought in 2011 for a couple of quid. Yeah. The winners, hundreds of thousands, multimillionaires. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. So hodling, as I said, 20 years. This is, well, it's what 16. I think yesterday or whatever. Bitcoin's been out for 16 years now. 16 on the 9th. 16 years old. Bitcoin is. That's nothing. How long was gold out for? Thousands of years. This currency that the Fed created, the dollar. This is all just printed. Just think about it. This is a hard asset. But the main appealing thing is you can't even confiscate it off anybody. I love it. I'm so excited. I am so bullish for the future. Even on the hardware wallet side, right? The hardware, the tools that you use to sign transaction stuff. What's gonna happen in the future? We know, like, I think Jessica would like this. We know that Tangem is great. It's an innovative company. They've got rings and stuff, wearables. What's gonna come out in the future with all these other products? How many more companies are gonna come out? Look at Strike, right? A Bitcoin exchange. Jack Mallers said a really good thing. Any company that starts off with Bitcoin stuff now, like a Bitcoin company, forget crypto and all these crap coins. multi-coins or whatever. I'm talking about Bitcoin. Any company that has Bitcoin that owns that, or is trying to put that into the balance sheet, or is trying to create a company on the foundation of Bitcoin, it's going to last at least 100 years, okay? The reason is Bitcoin won't be fully mined until 2140. Just think about it. Anyways, food for thought, right? Food for thought. Anyway, yeah, we're not coming on to this. Let me see here. Okay. So let's come on to the comments and see if anybody has any questions. If you guys want to chat about anything, if not, we don't. I don't believe we have too many questions today, which is cool. One sec. I just need to move that along. Hopefully the camera's okay. It is. Okay. Stella, BTC and Silk Road is just another story for real. It's the beginning of BTC. Exactly. Like, but it's FUD, right? Let me explain. If you're new in this Bitcoin space or crypto, right? Bitcoin and crypto is different. But if you're new in the crypto asset space, you're going to be scared. And you probably put in 500. The average person is going to be putting in £500-600. Nobody's going to be dumping in 10, 20, 30, 40,000. Nobody. Who? Unless you're already very wealthy, then you don't care. Do you get what I mean? What is this? This is just something that you're buying just because, yeah, it might give you a better return. If you're already a multimillionaire, do you really care? I just put money into Bitcoin just to store it. I don't need that money, right? I don't need it on daily. But I'm talking about people that are trying to make money to get out of the poverty gap, right? Nobody's really going to be putting anything over a maximum of 1,000. Maximum, I don't think they're going to put in 1,000. Look at statistically, people don't even have £1,000 saved up. Statistically, I think it was on my research project. I mentioned the fact that I think that I think there were statistics on like a research project done on other websites that I think it was at 43% or something of people don't even have a savings account. So what you think people are going to be dumping over thousands of pounds overall? If you get 1 million people putting in £600, that's going to accumulate to a lot of money. If you put in, as I know, let's put 10 million people are coming into Bitcoin and crypto in this cycle, yeah, that's going to accumulate much more. It's going to increase the market cap of all of these coins or whatever. But yeah, so how will the government or how will they, right, manipulate the market by creating FUD, putting all this news out? I've seen it. I've seen it happen over all these 4 years. Look at this FTX stuff. Listen, there's no even point in me talking about personal stuff. Just understand this. The FUD is where you basically buy, in my opinion. When you see news that's saying that, or something, okay, unless it's some altcoin where it's like there's no use case, no utility. If you were Bitcoin's the most secure thing ever, in my opinion, right? I don't want people to be like, oh yeah, JBINZALA said Bitcoin is that. I'm gonna put no. Do your own research. Look through my channel. I've got so much content regarding Bitcoin. Do some use your brain, right? Everybody should use their brain. Don't think that you're going to become rich without doing any work and think that it's just going to land onto you. No, that's not how anybody gets rich. First and foremost, do your research, studying education. That's very important. I'm not talking about going and getting a degree. Yeah, it's great if you get a degree. Yeah, you can have that on your name or whatever. I'm talking about actually studying and researching stuff and becoming expert in something where you can actually take risk. Because if you don't take risk, you're not going to get anything in life. Forget Bitcoin in life, okay? Anyways, I don't want to go into a rant, lol. But yeah, so regarding this question itself, FUD, right? At Silk Road, this is all FUD. Even if they did sell, it doesn't really matter. Look at the long term. Short term, if you just bought Bitcoin and you're scared, is it going to go down? I don't know. I'm gonna say something that's a bit more reasonable. If you put in £20,000, yeah, that might impact you if that's like your savings or whatever, and you put in £20,000, all this fun is happening. As I said, I believe the bull market's gonna stay until around March, April-ish. If you wanted to short it, I would say take it out by then. I don't care that people say November, December, whatever. There's a lot of stuff that people say, oh, super cycle, this and that. I don't really care about these terminologies. This is all just stuff to get you in. I'm a realist. I say it how it is. I'm not here to try and make my bag bigger. I don't care. Okay, because at the end of the day, Alhamdulillah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. I don't really care about that. I'm here to try and help people understand what is this, what is crypto, what is Bitcoin, what is the new phase. Why are so many people in it? Why are so many people talking about it? Why are people saying, "Oh yeah, I bought this meme and I made millions"? Why? That's by the way, memes. My standing on it is gambling. Okay, I don't agree with meme coins, but my point is education, understanding this place, and I need to slide this in here because it's on the same topic, right? And yeah, you might think like, why am I so sliding this in here? But really, it's to benefit you. But yeah, just to quickly go onto my screen again. I do one-to-ones regarding crypto assets and stuff. If you want to find out more about sorry, I'm talking and I can't multitask, guys. But yeah, you can book a consultation with me, and I go through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of consultation stuff here. Just go through my website. You can find out and learn more. Have a one-to-one with me. But please do not think that, oh, I'm just trying to. Oh, sorry, that Stella comment was still there. Sorry, I'm taking that down. But yes, I've got quite a few workshops here and one-to-ones that you can book with me, consultations. You'll have me, my time, and I'm not saying this all because yeah, book me. I don't need you to book me. I'm here to help you. But the thing is, if you want my time, obviously I need to be what do you call it? My time isn't free. Let's put it that way. Okay. So what am I doing for free? My whole YouTube channel is dedicated to this free content. If you can understand my YouTube channel, then you can use that. You can use that. That's it. That's everything that you need. But if you need like a crash course or whatever, you need that help. Maybe you're struggling to understand something, right? Um, yeah, you can book me. Okay, you can book a consultation. Book the initial consultation. We'll go over everything. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to like start selling lol. But I need to mention it because fact is, a lot of people listen. I know people that have got scammed like 5-10,000 just because they didn't know. And then I told them, why didn't you come to? This is people that I know, right? I thought, why didn't you come to me? You know this. Oh yeah, they thought that, or if they do, it'll be okay. And then guess what? Then they come to me, or they start from the beginning. But you could have just saved yourself 10 grand. I, I, I've lost a lot of money. This is what I mean. I've been in the space for quite a while, and I'm just giving my experience and my whatever my 2 pence, if that's what you want to call it. Anyways, Salamander, hello. Uh, after all of this talk, now I'm saying hello, Salman. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining this stream. I appreciate you, and a wave to you too. Um, I'll just pop that there just so you can see. And I actually want to move that there. Why? Actually, no. I'll keep it there. Stella says, "Why is the Department of Justice rushing to sell before the new administration takes office? Especially they know Trump plans to keep the Bitcoin restriction." Exactly. That's crazy. This is straight up FUD. Not only that, if they do it, they're evil. These are evil people because the next administration wants to have a Bitcoin reserve. They think that'll be bettering the country. They believe that they could pay off their national debt with that $35 trillion debt. They're trying to do so many things to try and help the population, right? And then the previous government, nah, let's sell it. Whatever they want to do, let's disrupt it. Then this hasn't got to do with the people. Then you don't care about people. You're just in a competition between Republican and what they conservative or whatever, right? Democrat. Sorry, I'm going into UK politics now. But the whole point here is like this is childish, right? This hasn't got to do with, oh, I want the best for my people. This has got to do with first and foremost, how can the rich be more rich? How can we manipulate the market? How can we get retail out? How can we take the poor people's money and put it into our pocket, right? Um, it's evil. There's no other word for it. It's actual evil because why would you do that? Anyway, let's put that down. Jessica, that was a I don't. What was this control? So I need to look at somewhere else to see that. You put a emoji, but this is what is showing me, long face fuchsia, tongue out. Okay. Uh, so when I read that, I was like, what? But yeah, I can see the emoji. Sadly, you can't unless you're watching it here. Um, Marvin, my next coins are there for only ETH and Bitcoin, right? As you already probably know, in my asset portfolio, if you don't, you can click on that and see what I do hold long term. ETH is part of that. It's not because I love ETH. I got a funny video coming out in a while as well regarding ETH. Funny for me, other people probably won't like it because I love Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin's a true asset. ETH, Solana, Cardano, HBAR, all of these, right? They're part of my portfolio for long term. I'll hodl it. Do I care if I lose the money from that? No, I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's about taking risk, right? Managing your risk. I'm holding it for 20 years or more, maybe till I'm dead. Hopefully, my grandkids know what my private keys are, and they know what locations they're at. Yeah, I've created them a treasure map globally, so they know. Anyway, let's not go into my personal security side, lol, of how deep I've gone in. But my point is, ETH, if you want, it's great. It's a great tool. Solana is as well. So is Cardano, in my opinion. Are they going to last 20 years? I don't know. Bitcoin, I highly believe that it will. Okay. Um, all these other utility coins, will they? I don't know. However, I'm willing to put some money in them, invest in them, keeping it for long term, and not think about it. Right? Somebody asked me the other day regarding private keys and how do I store them and stuff. I just straight up told them the facts. What if you're hodling for like 20 years? Why do you need access to your private keys? Why do you need it anywhere around you? Take your security measures to the top. Only hold the public keys. This is what I do. Um, and fact is, because private keys are gone, I don't have them anywhere near me. Why would I? Right? The access to my funds. I have the public keys. Why? I can just deposit regularly. Yeah, just keep accumulating. That's what I don't know if you guys even think that's a good idea. Public keys are there, right? If somebody got a hold of my public keys, yeah, they know how much assets I have, but they can't access it. They don't have the signature. They don't have the private key. So yeah, that's a mechanism to use. Serkan, Assalamu alaikum ya habibi. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, Serkan? How I hope you're well. I'm here. And then the infamous chicken. So Serkan, if you guys didn't know, he loves chicken. Um, if I ever meet you, I will give you a chicken. And yeah, I don't know if you're vegetarian or not, but we'll eat it together. Hopefully you're not a vegetarian. But yeah, anyways. Um, Stella, sup, Serkan. You already did the chick spam. So I'll try. Don't like ETH, not gonna lie. I think you are sick. Inshallah, you'll get. Thank you. Jazak Allahu khairan. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Inshallah, I do get better. I think I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I've got a blocked nose, and it's so cold outside. Right, I went out for 2 days, like to the office and stuff, and my lips and everything have cracked already. I've been using what's it called, Carmex or something, like, for my lips. It's just been crazy. Like, so I eat spicy food like on a daily. Sorry, I need to put my hood on because I like this look. But yeah, so I basically eat a lot of spicy food, and it's been burning. It's torture. It's actually painful. It's not like, oh, spices, oh, it's too hot. The spice is going into cuts. Do you get what I mean? It's tough. Anyways, you could probably say, with the why are you eating it? I have to. I'm spice is in my blood, right? I'm really hot blooded. Is that what they call it? Stella, yeah, he is sick. Hell no. Lol, yippee. Okay. I don't know if anybody has any other further questions or anything. If not, we will wrap it up here. Um, and yeah, I've got another stream that's coming out soon anyway. That will be. I can't even see it here, but it's gonna most likely be on the Wednesday, I believe. But yeah, so if you're around, do click on the notify button for that, and then hopefully you'll be able to see that. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you're rewatching this, and if you're new here and if you enjoyed the content, I would appreciate that. And share this video, guys and girls, please. It helps me, it helps with getting this information out there. As you know, we're just trying to help. I think everybody here, anyway, we're just trying to help people as well understand the whole aspect of this Web3 and crypto asset space. Yeah. So yeah, do subscribe, do like, do share. I truly appreciate you. Mickey T82, I've seen your comment now. And second, I need to go to the market, the chicken that stock. See ya, mate. But yeah, lastly, together, lastly, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.